What about the wearing of a beard? Generally speaking, it's not bad or wrong.
You know, honestly, brother, I've been waiting on this my whole life. Cause you know, my face don't look good without my beard. My cheeks look like baby booty butt cheeks. People don't take me seriously in society without this facial hair. And so, Watchtower, I am reluctant to say, but God, good God Almighty, I sure is happy y'all lifted that goddamn bullshit ass, man-made ass rule. You know what I'm saying? Cause some of us really need this, and we tired of holding back our beards. Watchtower for beards. Do y'all hear me? Let freedom ring. Watchtower said it's okay to have beards. Who are we to judge? A man with an astute order of facial hair? Come on now. Y'all can't do that to people. People can grow their hair on their face if they want to. Let that sister have a beard. I had in my mind a whole skit planned that was so much better than that, but I done lost my mind. You know why? Because Watchtower done lost their mind. Friends can have beards now. Now they said the brothers. Now see, is Watchtower gonna be sexist? What about the sisters? We want beards too. Jehovah's Army just gave to the governing body to tell to us that, oh yeah, we're not gonna judge y'all if y'all gonna have beards. What? What, Watchtower? Oh my God, it's ridiculous. This shows how desperate Watchtower is right now. Watchtower is rolling back on all of the staple hallmark rules that makes it Watchtower. Watchtower just posts that out there like it don't mean nothing. Like, you know how many brothers ain't brothers right now because brothers couldn't have beards? That was a huge stumbling block for a lot of people. And Watchtower just treats this stuff like we don't owe y'all an apology. And plus, we just need more of you motherfuckers to stay because Watchtower is bleeding members left to the right. If this doesn't testify to how much Watchtower is a cult, I don't know what will. I could see why Tony Morris cut out. Because Tony Morris probably saw this in the making and he was like, you know what, I can't even grow no beard with my baby booty butt cheek face looking ass. Tony Morris, like, he already was been about to type pants. He said, so y'all gonna let them grow beards now? And they ain't gotta turn in no field service time? You know how many niggas is about to come into the organization? Tony don't like no, hold on, I'm getting off track. I'm sorry. Let me reel it back in. It looked like Tony, like I said in my other video, Tony saw what was coming through the pipeline and he was like, hell nah, this ain't Watchtower. That's crazy though. Watchtower is allowing beards. Wow. If you were not involved with Watchtower in the old school way for an extended period of time, you don't understand how huge of an issue this beard thing is. Let me take this off. It's just a costume. I had to remind myself. Let me get back into character here. There we go. I feel like Melchizedek. You know how many brothers wanted beards? I have talked to too many brothers. If there was one thing they hated the most about Watchtower, is the fact that they were not allowed to grow out their beards. I don't know if that's a southern thing. Doesn't even matter at this point. It was a thing. Privileges of service. And they would do it if they could just grow their beard. They were heartbroken. And Watchtower just comes back around like it wasn't nothing. Oh yeah, now y'all can grow y'all beard. We ain't gonna cast judgment. We ain't gonna let it stop y'all from being elders and ministerial service and whatnot. Ain't that crazy? That is crazy. Watchtower had that little video with that little goofy ass talking about how back in Bible times you cut your hair and your beard to show like humility and shame. And I'm like, oh, don't that fit Watchtower? Because Watchtower wants to humiliate its followers, and that's what it does. You gotta shave your beard. You can't have dreads. You can't have a big bulging penis and some tight pants. You can't have nothing. But it shouldn't have been made a religion out of. Men that are able to grow beards, that's something that they're proud of, how they stand in the world, to reach that far into people's personal lives. Even though they have this body that the almighty creator Jehovah designed, put facial hair all in the Jehovah's Witness publications, all in the books, Watchtower magazines, brochures, just flaunt and then tell people in real life, oh, but you can't have one. And now Watchtower is trying to come back around like it's all good, like the time that them passed don't matter. It do matter, because you had a lot of brothers in their prime that wanted to reach out for privileges of service, But y'all wouldn't let them. Why? Because they wanted to grow beards. And y'all told them that they couldn't. Now y'all coming back around now and saying it's okay, we not going to judge you. Why didn't Watchtower have this revelation sooner? Why didn't Watchtower have this revelation sooner? I'm just asking a question. It took Watchtower getting this bad with losing members. It took Watchtower getting to this hit of desperation where they're actually starting to backtrack on the core beliefs and tenets that they propagandize us with. Is this where Watchtower really is? Watchtower is so bad off. They're doing things like telling publishers they don't have to turn in field service time, and telling brothers that they get to wear beards. What? What organization is this? It's wild. Like, it's wild. And you know what else? I want to say this, and I'm going to wrap up with this, and I'm going to let it go. How much time I got left? Oh, it ain't been that much time. I'm down with all cult survivors. That's a fact. Former Mormon, Seventh-day Adventist, Scientology, Nation of Islam. I don't care what you is. But right now, ex-Jehovah's Witnesses, we got to give ourselves some praise. You know why? Jehovah's Witnesses is one of the few groups who are actually not only waking up from their cults, but they're watching the real life dismantling of their cult. Ex-Jehovah's Witnesses that's just waking up, PMOs, people that was disfellowship, people that disassociated now in the 70s and the 50s and the whenever, whatever, it doesn't matter. We're watching our cult be torn down. That sets the trigger for another range set of emotions to take place. And I don't think anyone's talking about that. You know why? Because we're talking about beards. Because it's a big deal to us. Because we grew up in this cult where shit like this would be evil. Isn't that ridiculous? And now they just get to reverse it. And they get to pretend like it never was a big deal. It caused a lot of real life emotional and mental distress to real people. There are many policies embedded within the cult of Watchtower that do the same thing. They yield the same results. Watchtower wouldn't have given a damn so much, it wouldn't even made a rule. But they did make a rule that they admit is not biblical and told other grown-ass men, you can't grow the facial hair that Jehovah God designed for you to have. You can't do that if you want to stay in our clan, our gang, our cult, if you want to stay a Jehovah's Witness. And yes, the fact that so many people in their personal lives were governed and smothered and manipulated in that way, I think calls for a serious investigation. Like, let that young man live. Let that young man go through his phase. Let him grow his beard. Watchtower, after all this time, making it almost seem like the unforgivable sin to have a beard, come back and just nonchalantly say, y'all can grow beards now. No problem. We ain't gonna judge you. Well. Merry Christmas, motherfuckers. Merry Christmas, Jehovah's Witnesses. Merry Christmas. Now you can grow a beard and look like Santa. Like, what? Talk about timing. I don't get it. It's so weird. Like, Watchtower is changing so fast, they're leaving me no choice but to be upset with them. And it actually would have worked to Watchtower benefit. But you see, hey, like, share, subscribe, leave a comment, donation if you want to. If not, do not worry about it, shorty. I don't run no cult. Yet. Woo! Anyway, until next time.